Both teams eagerly awaiting this contest, and you'd be probably a little bit familiar with the Triple C boys as well. They've had a great competition so far, coming into this undefeated, but this is a huge match that they've got against Brisbane. Yeah, this is a really big game. Top of the pool clash to see who comes through first. Brisbane, first possession, out in front. Ooh, took a little bit of a pinball off both players. Not played at there from Triple C. And their first possession as they come downfield. Lovely little short ball off the hip, but they have to come back. Nice touch there from Jackson Streeter. Yeah, they've been really good at transitioning out of the box to CCC the last couple of days, so let's see if they can continue that into this afternoon's game. Goldwyn plays it last touch, looking for offside players. Nice job done there from Jacob Richter. Just held his space. He was offside for the first couple of steps. Got himself to a position where he was onside and just reached out and made the touch. As Brisbane pick up pretty good metres down the left-hand side of the field. The replacement players have worked their way on nicely. They'll have one decent crack here. Kai Smith plays it on the 7-metre line. Or it could have been a short ball option. They go out long to Wong. And the ball dips away. They had some options there that they could have had a look at, Brisbane, but it opened up a bit for them. Yeah, it sure did. They looked a couple of holes, maybe in between that middle and link hole, but he went for the long and didn't get it that time. They're rushing up hard in defence here, Brisbane Cobras, trying to stop CCC getting to the box. And flowing on out the back now. Jack Dean in the half. Oh, both players just tripping on each other's boots. Dean couldn't really do too much on the back end of that. To pick back up and try to put the pieces back together. Yeah, and you saw their Cobras, because they pushed up so hard in defence, they got the ball back nearly on halfway, so they're going to need a couple of attacking chances here at the back end of this set. Strong contact coming into the last touch. Footwork here from Vanderwell has skipped away from the Triple C defence. He's looking for anybody to come through. Threads it right at the back end. I think they got across in time. If they did not already make the touch on Vanderwell, I think it is a touch and pass. Open up for them there. Nice little half run. Yeah, they've got through a few times already, the Cobras, but on that occasion it was great defence by CCC, pushing him into the corner and then manning up on their players. This is a better set for CCC. Yeah, much better. Good metres. Pollard kicks out. Gets a clean play of the ball. Nice switch back in. They've got a couple of their strike players on now. Nice little short ball back on the inside. And they do get the opening points. It was a perfect set, like you said, Gab. They rolled downfield nicely, and it was just a good finish on the back of it. Yeah, and it's probably the first time they've got clean transition onto the field, and they had one of their playmakers there, Tylan Black Berryman, and he just set up a little boy play. So Triple C score first. And take the advantage 1-0 on the scoreboard. Flat ball from half from Ekett. Here he is, but they do earn the penalty. Not moving forward off their line. Yeah, it's one we see a lot. They've got to be actually making the effort to move forward off their line. Good touch on that occasion. And Jared Haywood making the touch on Streeter. Richter feeds it to Streeter. Ekett plays it. Again within the 7. Nice phase play. Out to Wong. Puts the brakes on. Sends it back in field. Happy to throw the footy around at the moment, the Cobras. Richter. He caught Streeter. Doesn't hit the right person. Nicely taken out on the wing. Marchie Rose. Yes, my offspring. I'll say it up front there. My eldest son. Be happy with that. Who's in good position there. Let's see how firm Mum is in case something goes against him throughout the game. If I get excited, viewers, I apologise in advance. But you saw before the number 9 for CCC, Cameron Chloe, he is an amazing winger. He went in and pinched a touch, but he was back out before they could get the ball back out his way. So he's one to watch as well. Solid contact as Triple C get the penalty. Good field position here. Already one up on the scoreboard, looking for more points. A beautiful short ball. It's opening up here in the middle. Brisbane defence. And something they're going to have to address and tighten up. Triple C go up by 2. Yeah, that was the other Berryman, Tomoko Berryman, setting up a plane similar to what we saw before, and they just opened up right through the middle. It was lovely work, just beautiful off the hip. Kay Majuli scores for New South Wales. And they go up by 2.
They'll be happy with that. I think they'll be more happy with their defence so far, because Cobras have had a lot of opportunities as they get another one here. But they're defending well at this point, New South Wales CCC.
And just a missed assignment there for Brisbane in possession. And miscommunication and players out of position. They definitely had a set piece that they were trying to run on the back end of the set. Nice ball movement. And they are rolling downfield. Pollard gets it on the deck.
Pollard's another one to watch. He's a great player.
Full of running out to the right-hand side. They don't come up with points, but there's, again, another really good set for CCC. They don't give the ball back to the mark, so a little leg up for Brisbane. It's on their side of the field, first touch.
Yeah, so again, they're going to be 2 touches in, and they're already into the opposition's half, so they're going to get 2 or 3 cracks at them down here.
Back inside, O'Kane. Gilbert Marino steps in, has a look. Plays it now on the 7. They got numbers. Oh, the short ball was there. Just had a little bit too much on it.
Yeah, hit him straight in the head there. He might have a bit of a headache later on, that young man. The play was on, but yeah, it was just probably passed a little bit too hard.
So let's see how Triple C come out of their end yet again. It's probably been the main difference between the two teams so far. They've been clinical in this area of the field.
Yeah, and they're running on at speed and straight into a play. Here we'll see Black Berriman, and off he's going to go again.
Just a little bobble in the play, the ball. Leaves the pressure and gives possession back here to Brisbane. Campbell. Out to Delaney. Nice ball movement. Straight up.
That's a better set by Brisbane.
Getting players into position as they work towards the back end of the set. Richter holds it up. Ecott straight up. Goes long. And caught on the final touch.
Yeah, they've got all the answers at the moment in line defence. I think what Brisbane might need to do is when they're running on well, but then they're slowing the play down. Just giving CCC time to readjust. Whereas if you watch CCC, they are coming on and running at speed into their play.
Here they go. Oh, ball in one hand, getting away from defenders. Oh, Richter slaps that one down. And 5th touch. It didn't look like there was too much doing, just speed out of acting half.
Yeah, there wasn't much on there at all, but they've managed to draw out another set of 6, which, other than a try, that's the next best finish to the set.
It was Braden Wickman almost creating the opportunity for CCC.
Oh,
beautiful
pass.
Ball out in front.
Forward.
They're going to say it's forward. It's unfortunate because there was a quality finish on the back end of it.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to dive, and then he just popped not only a pass, but a cutout pass out the back. Fortunately, went forward.
Let's take a look at the replay. Yeah, had to reach for it. Yeah, it was quality. Cameron Chloe, that young man that you just spoke about not too long ago. They go out his way again, ball out in front.
Yeah, I don't want to mock Cameron Chloe, but I very rarely see him make an error.
And he's been fantastic throughout the tournament, the games that we've called. He can finish tries, but his defensive efforts are quite sublime as well.
This is better defence by Brisbane Cobras. They've just held up the play there, but as we see, a little pop ball out by Pollard.
It's the metres off the back of it as well. Jack Dean picking up another good 10. Here's Dean yet again. Quick ball. Another touch for Dean as he comes off the right foot. And they're going to bring it back. Another forward pass. Kim Skelly giving the penalty here to Brisbane.
Yeah, Cobra's defence on the last 2 or 3 occasions has definitely tightened up, and they're not letting CCC through the middle.
Campbell plays it. Kane dishes it off. Gilbert Marino takes it right to the line.
Good defence again. Cobras are getting it down that end of the field. They just haven't been able to capitalise.
Getting up out of the line. Almost a little bit of miscommunication down the left-hand side. They continue to play. Looking out the back. Yeah, over the mark. And call Bailey Trentner was just having a look for some support. Got touched, but just took that one a little step too far.
Yeah, there was just a bit of hesitation whether he was going to go down or give the ball, and that resulted in him going over the mark.
It's probably the only set really coming out of their end here in the first half that they've turned the ball over And didn't look the cleanest on that occasion. Campbell trying to kick away. Tyler Blackberryman making the touch.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard to skip outside, and they've got drawn a penalty out here, New South Wales CCC, may potentially forward off the ruck, Scott.
Yeah, that looked like that was what the call was, and it's an unfortunate one for them because I think they were just coming back to play the ball. It wasn't like they were in motion or running at that particular point in time.
Here they go.
Oh, yeah, it's been taken. He's pretty quick as well. Streeter now arching away and dives over. Well, they needed that try. It gets them on the board, and it gets them into the game.
They sure did. And when we look at the replay here, you'll see that that's the play CCC have been running probably 4 or 5 times, but well read by the winger. He got up in the channel. Not only did that, but he got the ball and got him a try.
Yeah, and had to have a couple of little grabs at it. So getting away from the first defender. Cover defence is coming across as well. But he is lightning quick. Jackson Streeter, big man. We've seen him stretch out a couple of times throughout the tournament so far. And that might just be the little spark they need. The Cobras, still 10 minutes to go. Or just over 9 minutes, I should say, here in the first half. 2-1. Big defensive effort needed here. Pollard.
They'll phase play here.
And they're in trouble. Brisbane back on the inside. Referee played advantage. Good officiating. You can see there was just a bit of contact there from one of the Cobras players in and around that roll ball position. They let the play continue. They come back for the penalty.
And that was good refereeing because he played the advantage, but in the end, CCC now have got another set of 6. And good
Open
luck
ball.
stopping Pollard from there.
Like Michael Jordan slams it down. Great left foot from Pollard. They were in trouble straight away. Nice out ball, hit it at pace. The footwork and the finish.
Yeah, that play's so simple. Out ball to somebody at speed with a wicked left step. It's very hard to stop. You're right, it was a slam dunk.
Oh, yeah.
Riley Pollard.
Got the job done. He's pretty pumped up about that one, the big fella. And after Brisbane scored against the run of play last time around, Triple C went down the other end. Just put that pressure back on the scoreboard. Oh, that looks a bit flat.
Sure did.
It was just one of those favourable ones where the referees were transitioning themselves. Again, meters. They're just getting away from the first defender from Brisbane and then getting advantage on the back of it. And lets them ignite this running game. Looping ball over the top. It's still in their hands. Everything's going their way at the moment, but they finish it off. Oh, they're going to get a penalty.
Same referee, same thing, another advantage. But that was like basketball then. It did look like Michael Jordan play. They were throwing it round.
Oh, so all over the place. This is entertaining football here from New South Wales.
But they're not overplaying their hand. When they need to make the touch, they're doing that and phasing it. Good touch.
Campbell Rolfe makes the touch. So they come back now. Julie scored one and an incorrect play the ball. Not facing square. So Brisbane hold on. As Campbell sends it across field.
Yeah, and they're straight to their box, only 2 touches in, so they're going to get fresh players on with a few plays to run. It's a good latch.
Yeah, Gilbert Moreno, Streeter, the try scorer through the hands. Oh, and they're going to get a repeat set. Nice work.
Yeah, I don't think he meant to play that, Cameron Colley, but as he went to make the touch, his hand definitely interfered with the play.
Streeter, the try scorer, go away from him. Players are onside.
So that was a similar play to what CCC ran before, but the link there on that occasion, Jack Haddard was just back and then up in his face straight away.
Here's Streeter sweeping. He's forced to push back out. Gilbert Moreno plays it, and out, shows it, goes long. Players called offside. Great work there from Daniel Wong. He heard the call as soon as he had the ball in hand. He was just continuing on to the try line. Second try on the board for the Brisbane Cobras.
Yeah, he just played to the whistle then because Cameron Colley definitely touched him, but he was called offside, I dare say, by the touch judge.
Yep, had some work to do to call it. And to catch it, I should say, and Wong finishes it off.
3-2.
Yeah, game's still on. 5.5 to go here in the first half. Brisbane continue to hang on. And both teams, like we said, undefeated coming into this match. And important one. Beautiful short
try.
board. Team Blackberryman, no, they'll take it away.
Oh.
Forward pass. I must admit there wasn't one that sort of jumped out as it was a questionable ball. Being flat, referees are in the right position to make those calls.
I was writing it on the score sheet there, down as 4-2, and it was great play by New South Wales CCC, but not to be with a forward pass.
We need some wide out up here in the commentary box. Little bat on play. That one's definitely come out of the hands forward. I'll just give an opportunity to both teams just to take a quick breather. It's been a pretty fast start to this game.
It sure has, and Brisbane have, they've ground their way back into this match. It looked like they let in a few early tries. Weren't having much luck in their line attack, but they're back in the battle now.
Space down the left. Again, players getting involved. And they continue to play on.
But again, they're not overplaying their hand. There's half opportunities, but they're taking...
Well, that was a little bit flamboyant. Yes.
There we go. 1-0, my commentator's curse for the day.
Yeah, it's something we haven't really seen them, like they've been really good with their running game in that area, particularly coming out of their box, but just a bit flamboyant there. Probably wasn't needed. Let's play on. I don't know, the touch has been claimed. Got a bit of confusion out there in the middle of the field. Triple C now again, letting the ball do the work.
And they're getting it to that box again, and here comes the player on at speed. And Jackson Edgar didn't go through his legs. So they've made a few errors the last few sets, CCC, and I'm sure their coaches, Rob and Joe, will have a chat to them about that at half-time.
It's important for Brisbane. They'd be pretty keen to be the next ones to score the try, not only just to lock up the scoring, but all of a sudden as the clock starts to wind down here in the first half, you've got to say the Triple C have been in control, or feels like they've been in control for the majority of this first half. But if Brisbane can be the next to score and keep things locked up here at the half-time break, big touch. Jackson Edgar.
Yeah, that was a try saver there by Edgar. But yeah, Brisbane are starting to get into their flow now. They're moving up in defence.
Had a couple of grabs at that. Did a good job to hold on to it and maintain possession as Pollard gets them going forward. Now it's Hayward. Hayward straightens them back up again. Blackberryman takes off, manages to get the ball through.
I'm sure their coaches will be telling them in the box there just to try and get a couple of completed sets. Go straight down the field, finish the ball at the other end of the park. Whereas Brisbane coach Ben Ross will be happy with the flow on they're getting at the moment.
Eakett steadying the ship going forward. And taking them into the 7 now. Pops out. Vanderwelt will step in. He'll have a look up. It was there for them. Delaney punching through the link. A hole, just didn't have enough on it.
Yeah, he hit a really good line there in between behind the link and the CCC winger, but the pass was just a little bit too low.
Bit of space early on. Now here on the right-hand side of the field. Contola picks up good meters on the first touch. Through the hands. Now they bring it all the way over to the other side of the field. Chloe.
Yeah, they're playing a real compressed defence, Brisbane, so CCC coach obviously told them to use the ball wide and utilise your wingers and stop their defencemen coming up and in on them.
Trentner. Dean from half has a look. Nothing there that he likes, so he pulls them back out. This is actually the last touch for them. And Brisbane, Delaney comes across to make the touch. And just losing their way on the back end of that set of 6. The Triple C teams, Vanderwelt just getting it down on the mark. The crowd are up and about.
Yeah, it was close. That was an important stop in defence for Brisbane Cobras. They didn't want to go down 4-2 into half-time as we've got 30 seconds to go.
Well, they got away with one. They won't get away with the second. Just one of those awkward ones where he was going down, a bit of contact on the arm. But before you know it, the ball's down on the deck before you can put the brakes on and get back to the mark. 20 seconds on the clock. Can they score right before the break?
They'll have some trick play up their sleeve, but they're going to need to get it away in the next 10 seconds. They're holding play up.
Brisbane probably carefully going to give a penalty away. They're just trying to manage the clock. It's seconds off it. 3 seconds to go. One play. Again, they won't really want to come up to make the touch. Siren sounds in the background. Flick ball, and it hits the deck. Brisbane do a good job to manage the clock towards the back end there of the first half. They're still in this game, and like we said, Triple C feel like they should be almost further in front the way that they played throughout that first 20 minutes. But Brisbane did a good job just to claw themselves back in. They go down by 1 try in the halftime break. It's an important start for both teams. And whoever scores first, it might set the tone for the second half. If CCC can get the first try, just to be able to have that margin of 2, just continues to put pressure on. But if Brisbane get on the scoreboard first, then lock up the scoring, and we're definitely in for a big second 20 minutes in this game.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see which play CCC go with.
Let's see how they go. Straight from the tap off. Jack Haddad getting plenty of touches. He sweeps around and just going to take their time to reset. Haddad, nice little set play. Pollard takes a deflection. Well, they got the rub of the green on that occasion. Jared Haywood and Johnny on the spot to take it. And it doesn't matter how you get them, as long as you get them.
Yeah, that's right. And they went back to their key men again, Pollard and Tyler Black-Berryman. And the defence just held off. They thought Riley was potentially going to throw it long, so the winger just hesitated for 1 second. A nice deflection, and 4-2. Perfect start for CCC. Another flat pass on that occasion.
Yeah. They've just got to continue to hang with them here, Brisbane. As Delaney gets in, short side. Put the brakes on, looking for players offside. Kai Smith will be sent back out to the 7. Black-Berryman up nice and early in defence. He comes up and makes the touch now, gets good contact as well. Short ball, takes a little deflection. This time it's going over the in-goal area. Cobras can't get the same luck that Triple C had down the other end of the field. No,
they're getting a few little overlaps there, but again, I think the pass might have just been thrown a little bit too hard. This is good defence by Cobras. I'll be happy with that. They've got the CCC box set. Another
Delaney.
Intercept.
Well, there was back-to-back efforts there from the number 6, Ronan Delaney. He was on the previous play that got up and just stopped the flow, and then all of a sudden he popped up out of the line and it just fell into his hands. Now they got running, and here he is. He's going to go for the line himself. Oh, they just get across to make the touch.
Yeah, that was one of those 50-50 calls. He was kind of stuck on the line, the New South Wales Combined Catholic College's defender, but he managed just to get it before the ball was put down.
Now short side into the in-goal area. There's players down. Oh, still down on the deck. Oh, lost it. And didn't get both hands. You've got to have complete, full control of the football. And it was an amazing effort because he kind of went down the first time and then they came back to him on a second time.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a planned play or not there because he kind of hit the floor and then nearly got away with the try. And another incomplete set here by New South Wales CCC. Their coaches will not be happy with their first few sets coming out of the box, but the Brisbane coach will be very happy with how they've started the second half after that, for letting in that try.
They've got to take these opportunities. Delaney goes across field. Still dancing around. He might be getting all the way over to the other side so he can take a breather, which he has done now. Replacement player to come on. Gilbert Marino. Back inside to Campbell. Tacking the line. Yeah, they were short. Didn't hit the line. 2 feet needed. Brisbane, yet again, similar to the first half, just continue to claw their way in this game. And they're back down by 1.
Yeah, and that just came from sustained pressure there. They just had 3 or 4 sets on CCC line and just went straight and hard at the try line, and it became a foot race.
Campbell Rolfe, the try scorer.
It's better play by the Cobras, running hard and running at the line, and they're well and truly in this game.
4-3 on the scoreboard. Pollard back to the open side. Nice touch made there on Cameron Chloe. I'll bring it back in field for the penalty. Another forward pass. There's been quite a few forward passes from both teams.
Yeah, the sure has. The refs are onto it, which is good to see.
Just need to take that extra step back, and both teams playing a nice, fast, flat, and attacking game. Cobras now a roll over the halfway line. Smith plays it. Rolf, the try scorer, nice little flick back on the inside. Oh, not so much the second time around.
No, it worked the first time. Definitely not the second time. But they ran a little bit harder than the Cobras and put the CCC defence under a little bit of pressure. But they've got the ball back 10 out from their own half, so they'll be happy with that.
Changes will make their way out onto the park. Tomoko Berriman skipping into the middle. Godwin, ball in hand. Receives it back. Now decides to skip out. Nothing doing on the left-hand side of the field. Majuli plays it outside the 7-metre line, tacking the line.
That was a great touch.
Jack Addard comes back to play it on the 5th and final play. They'll finish it off in the corner. Yep.
So on that occasion for the Cobras, Campbell Rolfe, who we saw score a try only a couple of moments ago, he's now come down and saved one by, again, just running hard, getting into that space and not giving CCC any time to dive with the ball.
Smith goes forward on the first touch as Brisbane put it through the hands. Smurthwaite picks up nice metres down the sideline. Rolfe follows suit. Delaney out of the box. So Kane sends it out. Just get the ball away. Dancing, Streeter steps in. They've got the numbers. Nice hooking ball. Oh, Delaney thought about flicking it out the back. They've kicked it back. Kim Skelly is calling out one of the players here. He says, touch.
Well done, Archie Rose. Great touch.
Mum's happy. I think it was just a second there just to confirm if the touch is made. Player says yes. Referee confirms. It was a whisker away. In Brisbane, it was positive play. Let's have a look at the replay. Delaney almost was about to wind and go the big flick ball out. It was a beautiful hooking ball over the top. Here it is, and then he could just see he was away and gets clipped on the boots. Now, originally, Kim Skelly had a look and said, it looked like he was going to say play on. Just confirmed that a touch had been called.
But again, it was good play by Brisbane Cobras. Wound up for the long ball and then threw it behind the link.
They're trying to get up in defence. They've got them a little bit isolated this time around. Brisbane, Gilbert Moreno, last touch. Yeah, and they'll be pretty happy, and that's a good defensive set. I'm going to start here on the Red Rooster logo.
Yeah, good touch there by Jackson Streeter in the link position for the Cobras. And you're right, Scott, they're definitely getting on top of this game now, Cobras. They're running harder, going hard at the line and taking that defence on.
Ecott outside the 7, last touch. Vanderwoud finds them. They were very deep in their own in-goal area there. Triple C, almost caught napping. He was lucky the final pass was called forward. Yeah,
they nearly scored right at their feet there. A couple of the players were probably 1 or 2 metres behind the line. They must have known where they were.
Pollard sends a risky ball out in front. They still hold on to it. This is another opportunity for Brisbane to come up out of the line. Tomoko Berriman does a good job to get them out of trouble.
Yeah, he's done that a few times, Berriman. Got that latch play.
He's tiling now with the footwork.
They're going
back
backwards.
In. Yeah, they're losing metres. Again, nice work from Brisbane, forcing them to go back. They probably did lose about 5 to 10 there on the final play. They're gaining advantage without even having the ball in hand, Brisbane.
Yeah, if I'm the CCC coaches here, I'm just telling them to calm down and go back to the processes that they know work and were working in the first half.
It's great metres from Luke Schaefer. They still have touches up their sleeve, so they've just pulled it up momentarily. Here's Schaefer again. Oh, throws a risky ball back on the inside. They've probably jumped the gun.
Yeah, he's called Tomoko Berriman's left early. He had the right idea there, but perhaps on the referee's blind side, didn't see that whether he was back or not.
Got him. Oh, the touch is made.
Had to be made there.
Tom Black Berriman just losing his footing. A great recovery from the Triple C defence. And they're still holding on. Brisbane, they're looking to try and lock up the scoring. They've been behind for the majority of this game. Some plenty of time left. On the clock, another penalty.
So that's 2 penalties there, Scott. If we get another one, or if Brisbane score another penalty here, then one of the CCC players will be off to the side for a whole set of 6.
Nothing doing down the short side. Tomoko Berryman very comfortable making the touch.
Yeah, he's a strong defender, Tomoko Berryman.
Campbell Rolfe having to come back to play it. Van der Waal takes him on. Again, good defence in the middle.
And you see there, Tylen Black-Berryman trying to get up, out over the 7.
Oh,
great
beautiful
pass.
left to right. Still work to do, and they get across. They're just checking the 2 referees. It looked like the touch was claimed. Let's see what the call is.
I think they're going to award it. Looked like
Yes,
the touch
they
was
are.
made from here. We'll have to wait for the replay unless he was offside.
Yeah, I think that might be the call, kind of Smurthwaite, number 5. The lock's flowing in the back. Let's have a look. Rolfe has really injected himself into the game here in the second half. Had a lot of work to do to get across. And touch definitely was claimed. He was in front of the line when he made it. It's the only thing you could think of is he didn't get both feet behind the line.
Yeah, I'd say that must have been the call. I couldn't see the referee's signal, but I dare say he said he wasn't back on side. So it's 4-all.
Oh, Brisbane.
And Brisbane definitely have the better of the game at the minute.
Pollard out the back. Beautiful ball, beautiful running. No, he's lost it in front of the line. I thought that was what the call was going to be. As he dove, it was before the line, lost control of the footy, and that's unfortunate now. They give the penalty away. Oh.
Yeah, that's one that got away there. They ran the passive play out the back, and they executed it perfectly until the time was to put the ball over the line.
Yeah, here's the replay. It was Jack Haddard in the 12. Just got on the outside there of Campbell, and you can see perfect
correct
call. Great refereeing. Just stuck in the grass.
And that might come back to haunt them the back end of this game. So Brisbane really are playing a lot better this half.
Solid contact. Good defence again from Triple C.
We're already over halfway through this second half, Scott. It feels like it's flying by.
It is absolutely flying. This is a quality contest. And as predicted between these 2 teams, both undefeated coming into this fixture. And this is round 5 in the 18 boys. It's the final round for these 2 teams as well. Going into quarterfinals, looking to wrap up first position here in Pool B. Important match for both teams, QSST and New South Wales Combined High Schools to follow. Another top of the table clash in Pool A. Last touch, they're out on the corner. Chloe plays it, steps in, footwork, and we'll finish it off. Another penalty, returning the ball back to the mark.
Yeah, they're giving away a few cheap penalties, which has just given Cobras a pee back up towards their box. And as you can see here, they're already 10 metres out of halfway on the first touch.
Down their side, nice work popping up out of the line. Just trying to slow this Brisbane running game at the moment. And Smith plays it. They're rolling in nicely again. Rolfe. They pick up Delaney, holds it. He's acting half, gets caught in possession.
They went the full length of the field there, Cobras. So whilst they didn't get a try, they'll be happy with there. They finished the set.
At the back they play, nice ball movement. Wong comes up to make the touch. They'll have back-to-back efforts. Ooh, didn't look like they were facing square, just get away with one. And Triple C as they bring it back into the middle of the field. Edgar plays it, nice run into the line. Dean, nice clean pick up. There's players retrieving here. I think they'll, I thought they might have got a penalty. They must be, have made it back eventually.
Yeah, I think he went through and it might have just been a drop ball as he went to dive across the line there. But again, CCC were running hard on that occasion, so it looked a lot better.
Yeah, they went completely on the back foot. You can see Smith coming up out of the line, but it was a play on call. They decided to throw the ball, so they took the advantage that was given to them. Didn't come up crumbs on that occasion. Short ball. Ball gets turned over. Positive sign, though, for Brisbane is they are going the length of the field and finishing it off down the other end. Nice work from Dean. Picks up good metres. And I love how they just feed off the back of it. continue to roll downfield. Tyler Blackberryman comes on, links up nicely. Haywood plays it. Blackberryman out the back. Nice footwork. Pollard over the top and gets it there and gets the ball down before the defence can come across. Triple C reclaim the lead, and that was a lovely team try.
Yeah, the last couple of sets they've run on with a lot more intent. They're running hard and they just went straight through. And again, they had their key players on in Pollard and Tyler Blackberryman.
There's Pollard just throwing it over the shoulder. There was Cobras players there. They couldn't get there in time. 5.5 to go. New South Wales Combined Catholic Colleges are back in front. They've held the lead for the majority of this game. Brisbane, they continue to chase. Richter throws a nice ball. Juggled and lost. Straight back onto the football with Pollard.
So you can see here now, this back end of this half, CCC are running a lot harder. So the messages come from their coaching box. Get back to what you know, run hard and go straight through them. Another great, we got touched on that occasion.
Nice work from Streeter.
But Tomoko Berryman's been strong when he's coming onto the field in that latch position.
Cobram gets good clean play the ball. There's a bit of contact there.
Players everywhere.
Yeah, they're falling over like 10 pins. And they get marched downfield.
It's getting noisy in the crowd here in front of us.
A little bit boisterous. And plenty of spectators out here at the National Youth Championships. The grandstand is filled right in front of us. A few punters over on the big hill over the other side enjoying the sunshine as well.
Yeah, it's a bevy of touch footy all afternoon. We've got some great matches coming up as Brisbane fail to complete that set. That could be a costly one for them. They would have wanted a few cracks at the line.
Triple C gets sent back into the mark. It's a roll ball, which they get back underway now. Under 4 minutes to go. Triple C hold the lead. Wong makes the touch, then come back his way. Delaney comes across in support. Back-to-back touches for him now as we see a ball down.
Yeah, just a little foot. He kind of got his foot caught as he rolled the ball there. On that occasion, Jackson Edgar, because he'd done the hard work in getting the latch to the middle.
Meters down the sideline. Smurthwaite, one of the try scorers for Brisbane here in the second half. He dishes from half.
Brisbane will be looking to try and get a repeat set here if they can't break the line.
Last touch, Streeter goes long. Smurthwaite, just probably lost it in the sun. The setting sun out here at the Sunshine Coast.
There's a massive pass, though, left to right. Cracked it all the way across to his winger. But I think you're right. I think the sun might have got in the eyes there.
Juggled, held on to. Nice work there from Edgar. Pollard back out onto the field. Nice running in.
He'll go try and go straight through here. They've drawn a penalty.
Players offside.
So it's super hard to defend that play because they're coming on hard on the latch, and then you've got the speed of Tyler Blackberryman ready to go straight through on the back of that great dump. They'll be trying to hold the ball for the full set of 6 here, CCC, and chew up some time with about 2.5 minutes to go. Brisbane need to force a mistake.
Here's Blackberryman, takes him on. He pleads his case. Kim Skelly gets sent back out to the 7. Getting precious seconds off the clock. 2 minutes to go. Blackberryman from half dishes, receives it back. They're well numbered, takes it wide to the line, links up with Pollard. Again, bit of experience, Pollard, chatting with both referees. Goes long and out to the front row.
He's going to get penalised for that, which we did see that yesterday. He threw a long ball. I think on that occasion he was trying to find his winger, but it just went over his head.
He's even getting a couple of words to as well, as we can see. Kim Skelly was complete. It was definitely a deliberate tactic to send it over the sidelines. Got a wry little cheeky smile. He got a forced substitution. And you get the replacement player out onto the field, so we do have 6 on 6. It's just experience from the referees, knowing what's going on out there in the dying stages of this game.
Yeah, they're very experienced, these referees, and they were wise up to them on that occasion. CCC need to hold the ball here for a set of 6. Brisbane need to force a mistake and give themselves an opportunity to draw this game level with about a minute to go.
Here come the changes. Edgar plays it. Oh, here we go.
They'll get that chance. They'll get nearly a full set of 6. There's about 40 seconds left on our clock here. Wonder what play they'll be setting up for, Scott.
Was an interchange infringement from Triple C. Too many players on the field at one time. 30 seconds to go. Ripped up. Brody Campbell inside the 7. Pulls them back out. Comes back to Delaney. He's been good for the Cobras here in the second half. He dances. They look like they're pulling out. They give the penalty away. They've got to be careful, Triple C. They are trying to take seconds off the clock. And the valuable seconds that have gone. 10 seconds now. Again, they're not even moving forward. Triple C, quick tap and go. They've got to retrieve. Oh, just not on the mark.
Up the clock here.
They have game managed that perfectly. The Hooters going to sound in the background. Nice switch. Richter on the run. Oh, feeds it through. Tomoko Berryman did not move an inch. He comes up and makes the touch, and a critical play. The death there from New South Wales Combined Catholic Colleges sees them get the win.
Yeah, that was a great game. Exciting finish. Could have gone either way, but yeah, smart play by CCC managing that clock for the last 20 seconds.
Well, big win. They go through on the top of the table now.